That's embarrassing. I just realized I didn't have my microphone set up on here. And this is going to be super loud, so give me 2 seconds. Actually, but I can just do this. Test, test, test. Okay, that looks a little better. Oh, yeah. Oops, I forgot that my phone was on. Okay. Alright. Hello, hello, everyone. Oops. Long time no see. If you're new to this channel, hello. My name is Giggling Bug, or Gigs, or any of the variants that you could think of for it. Right now, I am on a single player world since I am working on the design for a game I'm working on for the server. As you saw in the description, if you haven't already, go peek at it real quick. You will see that there is a Minecraft server I plan called Wildcard MC. Also, if you type in chat, I am sorry because I am scuffed, as I mentioned in my go live notification. I guess if, or on the Discord server, I should say. Okay, now I have chat pulled up. But yes, so what I'm working on is, for anyone who doesn't know, there's this British TV show called Taskmaster, and on Hermitcraft they have their own version called Permitmaster, and essentially this is my take on it for Hermitcraft, or not Hermitcraft. I'm sorry, for Wildcard. As you can see, it's themed after the Wildcard colors. Um, yeah, I would pull up an image, but I realize it's not really possible at the moment. Um, as you can see, we have the judges' chairs. So this is where the head taskmaster person would be, and then the co-host, or the, I forgot the actual name of the guy. Then over here are the chairs where the participants will be, and then obviously over here would be where the audience is. This isn't perfect. Definitely not 100% finished yet. Um, oops, I have found a location on the actual server I want to build this. But right now it's just going through and making smaller changes to this design. Oop, pardon that. Sorry if you get motion sick easily. Um, but for that to work out, I'm losing my words all of a sudden. But yeah, I definitely don't like how this wall looks, like how flat it looks. Um, but at the same time, if we come out here, I'm going in extra mode. By the way, that's the mod I'm using. As you can see, there's definitely what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my god. It's definitely already a pretty bulky build already. And I hate doing exteriors, so like, yeah. I'm actually thinking about doing another version where all of this is gone. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm gonna launch another game to show you the other location I'm thinking of for this event. Um, since actually one of the things, actually let me grab a book. Oop, that's not how you spell book and quill. There it is. So on the game, or on the show, they have the main studio where we are right now, and then they have, I guess you would call it like the game floor. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Give me 2 seconds. Also, I realize my in-game sounds are completely off right now. Oh, why can can I not hear anything? Hello? I can't hear anything. That's weird. Oh, and I don't have any game sound going to here. That would also explain it. Give me 1 second. Again, as I said, this is going to be super scuffed. Let's see, let's actually grab a disc. Or jukebox. Yeah, that's weird. No audio is being streamed from here. Huh. Well, that's an issue. Anyways, what I was gonna say. I'm just grabbing a few images real quick. And because I'm logged in on the wrong account, it's gonna dox what I look like, which is not preferable. Okay, here we go. So if I jump to... Oh, no, I don't have a studio mode. That's weird. Pardon my scoff, everyone. Actually, I can probably do this. Here we go. So let's... Oh, here it is, transition. And now you should be able to see my screen. Perfect. So yeah, in here we have like the main building where people like will do their tasks, and then... Oh, that's super small. But this is like the main stage area where they would perform their tasks. Let's switch back to my game now. So in here, this is like the first building we were just talking about. Also, I'm so sorry you cannot hear audio right now. I do not know why that's happening. That's a little frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Music. Master volume's at 100. Everything besides music is up. I've never had this issue before. I mean, to be fair, I typically play without audio anyways, but... Huh. I'm gonna try reopening. Actually, give me 1 sec. Since this is game capture, so this will be fine. I'm gonna try relaunching Minecraft, see if that helps. weird. Oops, I just realized I wasn't talking to the mic. That's embarrassing. Wait. Oh, it's because my stupid headphones aren't being plugged in all the way. Hold on. There we go. Well, now I can hear it on my side. Okay, that's too loud now. Or test. Okay, there we go. Wow, that whole issue was just me being really stupid. Love that. Anyways, actually for now, let's hop on the wildcard server real quick so I can show you the area I was referring to. I do have to make sure I mark myself as streaming real quick. And I forgot the hotkey to pull up the menu. I think I have it set to like Editions and rows. Logical Zoom, voice chat, stereos. You, okay. Oh, it's set to a different one though. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that real quick. Also, pardon the music being too loud, I will adjust that in just a second. Open status, let's switch that to home for now. Oh, that doesn't even work, what the fudge? I do have to enable this just so people know that I'm streaming out of respect and so people don't accidentally say something embarrassing. Let's try that instead. There we go. Okay, streaming and open. There. FFA. I don't know. I don't want to interrupt. Also, I apologize for the low frame rate. That's a little. Oh, wait, actually, I know what I just said. Video settings. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, just have me marked right now. Alright, so the area I'm hoping to use if I get permission from Ray is... Oh, okay, I know what that is. Chat settings. Hidden. Okay, there you go. So this is the area, this is the stage that Ray built in the gaming district. Hold on. I almost forgot. There you go. But right now it's actually under construction for an event. But I can go in free cam and kind of show you my vision for it. Actually, let me do this. Oh. Chat settings shown. Trying to think. Well, I can still show you this way. So over here, this is like, or obviously over in the outer ring, that's going to be seating. In the center here, I'm thinking of having what I showed you earlier with like the participants maybe being lined up over here with the taskmaster and the assistant being on the right side here. In the back, this curtain does drop. And there's a little more room back here. But honestly, I don't think I'm gonna utilize it. Just because it's such a small space and there's more room in the front here. I might have the final task be back here, and just because if someone decides to watch this VOD or tunes in and wants to be doing it, I don't want to accidentally spoil it for them. Let's see. Oh, I'm the only person watching. That's embarrassing. Okay, yeah, that's fine then. Alright, but that's my general idea. And then once I'm done with, or not once I'm done with, so that was my first location. The second location is actually closer to my base, and I kind of already started like digging with the initial plan I had come up with. So it's gonna be in this space here. I actually might still have the old schematic. Oh shit, I don't. Oh, because I deleted it, that's why. Because I'm trying to make room for the new one. But this is the general area. Like, this place, I think, was where I was going to be laying down the spruce planks, if I remember correct. And then, like, going up this way, I believe, was going to be the stage. And then over here was going to be the participants. But I might adjust it just in general. Actually, let me do this. Yeah, so if we go into free cam, I do have night vision on. I don't use this for like mining typically, so like that's just to cover my butt up. Anyways, that's not important right now. What's important is I plan on hollowing out this area more and trying to have more like the seating that we saw before. Oh no. My connection's decent. Well, oh, this is an issue. Give me 1 second. Don't mind this. I built it when I was bored. And yes, I'm keeping it around anyways. Oh, phew. There we go. I'm not joining any voice call right now, just so I don't interrupt anyone. Plus, I'm streaming, so I don't want to have people be on camera that don't want it. What were you saying? But yeah, so right now I think I'm actually gonna hop back into creative, and then start planning that. Oop. Actually, let's hop back into creative for now. So give me 1 second. Switching back over. And then I was gonna have Spotify music on in the background, but that's gonna take a little more time. I might stream on. Holy shit! I have so many instances of OBS open. What the heck? Okay, there we go. It fixed itself. Alright, so let's just start from the ground up again. Let's just hop over here. Don't worry about that. That was an error with Axiom and me being a silly boy. Actually, let's start working on the challenge area. Let's actually pull up my doc. I know it's gonna dox me, haha, but anyways. Actually, I'm not gonna show you guys this. I will write it out in a book on this server. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay. So the name that we have for it is going to be Card Master, because the idea with that was we wanted to come up with something that's unique to Wildcard, since obviously I don't know why I just heard my dog bark. That's weird. Because obviously there's like wild or not Wildcard, sorry, Taskmaster, and then Permit Master or Hermit Master for Hermitcraft. Actually, let's write this stuff down. So there's Taskmaster, then Permit Master, and Hermit Master. So at this point, I was like, okay, I want to come up with something for my version that's unique. That's not copying them, essentially. I want my own unique name. And so that led to Actually, first was. Actually, this was from Ray. Jester Master. Wild Card Master. And then Card Master. And then yesterday, when I was just brainstorming and looking over the ideas so far, I was like, well, at this point, I think I'm just going to stick with Card Master, since that's the most concise, most to the point one. And so that's the one we stuck with. Also, is it just me, or is... Oh, the book is textured differently. Right? Yeah, it is. Interesting. Anyways. So, warning. Following content will spoil the tasks for Cardmaster. Do not read, watch for if you do not wish for it to be spoiled. So, what needs to be done? 1. Build stage. 2. Build task area. 3. Work on applications for participation. For participating, yes. 4. Figure out a date. Okay. So, 4.1, build stage, or, I almost forgot, talking about tasks. So, I literally went to ChatGPT and was just like, hey, I'm trying to figure out, like, any possible tasks that have been done for Permit Master or for this, like, Minecraft variant of Taskmaster. And so I had gotten everything from, those events. So they had like surprising death message, advancement achievement, final task, Cub says. And then there was for the permit challenges, they had the first task be spin around 10 times. And then the last task be fishing a book from the lake from behind the permit office. However, if a hermit fished out a mending book, it was an automatic disqualification. Then new mob, build the most unique mob. Oh wait, sorry, these are the ones I came up with. So there's new mob, short story, and secret handshake, and then ASS or aerial sheep service. That's actually a Zeta thing. So again, if you're watching stream or watching the VOD and wish to participate, do not watch further, since everything I say beyond this point will be spoilers, and cheating ain't fun. Anyways, just keep in mind also that all these ideas are subject to change, and nothing that I say at this point is going to be set in stone for the future. So, with that out of the way, let's get started. So right now, my first task, how the game is typically set up, is typically like the guests will bring in an item. This was even done in the Permit Master Live that they did at the Gamers Outreach event. By the way, if you haven't seen that, watch it. It's amazing. I got to watch it live, which made it 10 times better. So for this first task again, bringing in an item. For the in-person version, I believe they did smallest item. And then for this one, I'm thinking of doing most unique or exciting item. And obviously, obviously this is going to be up for interpretation, like depending on what people think is unique or exciting. Some ideas I'm already thinking people might bring in, since this is all in Minecraft, or in Minecraft, it's in Minecraft. Like someone might bring in a totem or one of the ominous potions. And I'm not gonna say exactly what I'm looking for, but like at the end of the day, because I am the taskmaster, my word is final. So yeah. Anyways, moving on. Actually, out of curiosity, has anyone else tuned in? Oops. Negative. Oh well, cool. I decided to just randomly stream, so I'm not too surprised that no one showed up. But anyways, yep, just checking. Anyways, yeah, don't worry about this. This was for building. That is the first task. Bring in a unique, exciting item. Cool. So that's task 1. And that's most likely going to be done on the stage. Actually, let me launch my game again so I can show you what it looks like on the server. Even though we just were there, this actually is a building from another server that I want to recreate. This is my like test world for the Wildcard server. This actually is for a different event I want to hold, but that is for a different time. So actually, since I'm on here, I can just show you. In here, this is where the event would take, or not the event, but that first task would take place. Most likely, we would have like a table in the center here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. This is just a quick build. But something like this. That's the general idea. Anyways, doesn't have to be perfect. It's just an example. So people would put their item on here one at a time, explain what it is. I'm thinking of maybe having this in post be a green screened in for people to have like little like proper like photo of it or something. I don't know. Since yes, I'm hoping to make it into a video. But honestly, it's been forever since I posted a video, as you can see on my channel. I think I hid most of the videos by accident recently. So, sorry about that. Actually, I'm gonna check now. I think I unhid some, but I think most of them are just... Oh no, it's only just the new series announcement, which I still actually have to do, and I kind of forgot about, so that's on me. Oopsie. But yeah, that new series is gonna come too. It's just whenever I find people want to be interviewed, which actually might be more than I thought as of now. But again, that's work in progress. Anyways, that's enough chit chat. Let's see. Let's just duplicate this real quick. Sorry if you're getting overlapping audio at the... Oops, that's not what I want. Overlapping audio at the moment. I doubt it is happening, but third-party server, here it is. Is that it? Yes. Okay, cool. Oops. Oh my god, that zombie scared me. You guys can't see what I'm talking about. Warp games. Oh wait. You guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, so anyways. Again. That tree's new. No, it's not. Maybe. I don't remember seeing it the other day. Anyways, that's cool. Random stuff like this appears all the time, and I love it. Anyways, that's not important. Over here again, we most likely would have, it'd be like somewhere here where that first task would take place, not taste place. We're not tasting stuff. Anyways. Oh, wait. Oh, oops. Anyways, back to single player. So back in here. So next task is going to be a recorded pre-task. So I'm thinking of doing. This is actually a combination of something they've done on Hermitcraft, or for two different things. One is for ZF's show. Well, not even. So I mentioned ASS, or Aerial Sheep Service, or anyways. So my idea for this is I want people to record this task ahead of time. And this is going to be on their own, like whenever they get a chance. And I probably will give them about like a week advance notice to get this recorded and sent to me. And then through Discord, we would play the video. And then me and my assistant, whoever that is, that's still TBD. Actually, by the way, if you're interested, DM me if you're on the Wildcard server. If not, leave a comment or say something. I don't know. Anyways, we would then score that. And then moving on, I'm thinking, actually, this one. Oh, wait, I don't have this here. Oh, because I had this idea the other day when I was in the shower. So my third task actually listed here would be done live. I actually have cake competition down. But actually, I want this to be... There's going to be two parts. Part 1, draw a new mob for Minecraft. You will have 5 minutes to do so. Part 2, build this new mob in Minecraft. You have 15 minutes to do so. Am I being nice with that 15? Probably. But I want these guys to have a chance. So that's actually what we're going to work on now. Since there are 5 participants, I want them all to be in generally the same area. So let's grab black, or I feel like coal, block of coal, gold. These two are very common blocks to use. So let's do 1, 2, and then I think there's a clone. Actually, what if I did this? Oh, it doesn't do anything. Wait. Okay, never mind. That didn't work. Oh, clone. Here it is. And now actually don't know how many blocks this is. I wasn't counting. Can I rotate this? Never mind, I can't. Let's see, how many is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I feel like that's going to be enough space. Then 8, 12, 16, 20. Finish. And then from here I can just go 1, 2, and then bring it all the way down. Just like so. And then you and you. Oops, it didn't work. Then confirm there. Yeah, and then that's done. Then each player would build in here for that time. And like it was mentioned in here, they would be drawing a new mob and then building it in Minecraft. So then, third task, live. They would... What was my next thing? Oh, secret handshake. Oh, wait. I feel like... Oh god, are my frames dropping? Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. What's happening? Why is this buffering? Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna have to fix this for next time. Alright, I'm gonna keep going though. So, build here, and then... I think this is the final task. Oh no, second to last. Oh, yeah, I messed this up. So this is actually gonna be this is actually the third task. Because the second task is actually to another. So yeah. Okay. And then this would be final task live. Come up with the actually no, I'm not gonna have that be what I thought it would be. This final task will be oh, I can hear my voice, that's terrifying. Is it still poor quality? Yeah. Oh, that sucks. I don't know how to fix that. Huh. Again, I'm just gonna have to figure that out next time. Alright, well, I'm done on here. I'm almost done on here as well. Since for that final task, it's going to be you know what? I'm gonna have them do hmm. I don't know what I want them to do for the last one, because I don't want this secret handshake. You know what? Let's do cake eating competition. Fastest time